Well, for Muslims, the month of Ramadan is about self-reflection and prayer. It's also a time for fasting from sunrise to sunset. After sunset, families and friends enjoy a meal called Iftar. At a mosque in Virginia outside Washington, people of various faiths came to Iftar one evening and joined Muslims in prayer. VOA's Deborah has the story.
Here at the Dar al-Hijra Islamic Center in Falls Church, Virginia, Seaton McElroy, who is Catholic, is joining Muslims in worship for the first time.
It was a spiritual experience, certainly, and it's impressive, and I love that I could have that experience with a different faith and still sort of, I don't know, still feel God, even though I'm not in a church.
McElroy is among an interfaith group that were invited to one of the largest mosques in the Washington area for Iftar, the evening meal Muslims eat after fasting from sunrise to sunset. Imam Naeem Beg, outreach director at the Islamic Center, says he hopes the people who do not know much about Islam would learn more about it.
I see it as my responsibility to share our faith, to share our values. Just by sitting together and eating itself brings people closer.
Jim Winkler, head of a Christian organization, the National Council of Churches, told the group he looks forward to the day when all faiths are accepted and respected.
This is what we're really supposed to be about as believers, being together, breaking bread, talking and laughing together.
Rabbi Jerry Serrata heads a nonprofit organization of 11 different faiths, which include Islam and the Buddhist and Mormon religions.
If more people understood how much we had in common with other faiths, I think that would go a long way to reducing some of the bigotry that's out there.
Robert Watkin, a pastor at Falls Church, Virginia Anglican Church, teaches a class on building bridges with Muslims. And he brought his students so they could learn more about Islam firsthand.
The first step towards tearing down walls is really beginning to build relationships and getting to know others.
As Sophia Asidram joins other women in prayer at the mosque, she knows how important that is. Since her mother is Catholic and her father is Muslim, she decided to embrace Islam.
So it's definitely challenging coming from a family that is, divided in terms of religion. But I think that for me, the most important thing about it is, and the number one thing that I've taken away from it is kind of the importance of dialogue between the two sides.
More than anything, Imam Beg says, he hopes the interfaith visitors will take with them the beauty of Islam.
The aspect of generosity, the aspect of kindness, the aspect of taking care of your neighbor, the aspect of thinking about those who are not as blessed as we are. And I think this Iftar touches upon the humanness of our faith.
Deborah, VOA News, Falls Church, Virginia.